These lights are so bright. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, guess what? Good morning. I'm sick again. Like my voice, I don't know if you can tell, but I have this cold that just came out of. Actually, I kind of know where it came from. I always know where things come from because I don't have too much movement. So I kind of know when I interact with people that I would end up getting things from. Anyway, so now me and Denver have a bit of a cold. He's up early because he started school last week, and so he's now used to the morning routine. So he's up early with me, and yeah, so we've got this, and we're just trying to keep strong, taking vitamin C's and things like that. Yeah, so good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be testing this one. This right here is olive oil soap. This is Castile soap. Don't know if you can see it clearly. It looks like the light is, it's just a really nice gentle soap. This particular one is for my own use. I made the other ones that I'm going to be selling. Come, number wants to join me. I made the other ones that I'm going to be selling, and this one right here is for my own use, and that's the one I'm going to be testing. I made it into different shapes so obviously I'll be able to distinguish. And so olive oil soap is also known as Castile soap. It is the original Castile soap. Nowadays, every other thing is called Castile soap, but they're not. The real Castile soap is 100% olive oil. So how did I come to making this Castile soap? There was a time when I wanted to make soap for my baby, and I was just looking for the gentlest recipe. And so I thought to make a Bastille soap, and I wanted it to be more of shea butter and olive oil. And so it was going to be 70% olive oil, maybe about 20% shea butter, or 25% shea butter, and 5% coconut oil, because I just wanted it to be so gentle and so nourishing for the skin. And I made that, and I didn't have the patience, and I used it after about, let's say, 6-7 weeks of curing. And when I used it, because before I use anything on my child, of course I have to try it first. When I used it, it was so slimy. It was so slimy. It was like using some type of mucus to bath, I just didn't like it. And then I was still kind of learning. I was kind of new in soap making. And so I just did some more research and found that when you use high liquid soaps, like high liquid oils and soaps, you have to let it cure for a long time. And a long time being 6 months to 1 year, depending on your climate. So if you're in a drier area, you would cure for about 6 months, 7-8 months. If you're in a more humid area, up to a year or even longer. And I'm in a humid place. This place is relatively humid. Inside the house is dry, especially now in the winter when the heater is always on. But yeah, so my soap has cured now. It was 1 year of curing on the 14th of February, and now we're already like towards the end of February. So it's definitely cured for well over 1 year. And I just want to test it out, see how it is. The benefits of, oh, and this one now is not Bastille, this is Castile. This is 100% olive oil. The only other additive I put in it was clay. I did not use any fragrances or anything, because I just feel if you want to make a Castile soap, you really should keep it as pure as possible. And so there's no fragrance in here. The only thing is clay. And to an extent, I kind of wish I didn't even use clay. I just wish I just made it pure, like olive oil. But I still like the clay in it. It's not too bad. So now I want to test the lather. I do not expect the lather to be, by the way, first I'll talk about the benefits of olive oil soap. So olive oil is, literally the gentle, what should I call it? The gentle ingredients in soap, especially in other soaps that we make. When we put olive oil, we put olive oil there to act as a more conditioning ingredient. So coconut oil is more cleansing, olive oil is more conditioning. And so you can imagine using a soap that's 100% olive oil. You're literally making a conditioner soap. I'm just playing. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's just very, very conditioning. So that's one of the benefits, is like super mild. Say hi. Say hello, everyone. You're just so cute. Anyway, yeah, so that's the benefit of olive oil soap. It's very, very gentle. It's literally like the best soap. It's great for face. It's what like they used in the ancient times. It's great for face and body, not just body. Really, really good. Really, really good. And I have never used it, and this is my first time. And this is also my first time seeing a 100% olive oil soap lather. Maybe I've seen it in the past before, I don't know. But I'm going to try it now with you guys and see. I don't expect a lot of lather. I expect it to be a relatively mild lather. But as we know, lather does not equate to cleansing. And so the essence of cleansing your skin is for soap and water to kind of wash off germs. It does not have anything to do with lather. Lather is just a marketing thing. So yeah, so don't worry if you're using a Castile soap and it doesn't have a lot of lather. That's actually the way it's supposed to be. I don't expect it. My soap, my water here, because there's always also an issue with hard water or soft water. If your water is harder, your soaps are, especially natural soaps, are likely not going to lather as much. And if your water is softer, they will lather a bit more. And I have relatively soft water here, and I expect it to lather a bit more than it would if I was in a place like, say, Houston, because Houston has hard water. um yes, I think that's all that I want to say as far as, factors and everything that might affect the lather. Yeah, but it's let's expect a really mild lather. So I'm gonna get right into it. I will readjust my phone to have a horizontal bird's eye view so you guys are looking with me. And yeah, actually, let me see if there's a way to pause this thing, because someone had said something in one of my other videos. Person said, pause. You're getting. Okay, now I'm going to flip the camera and put it on the bird's eye view. Denver is probably going to get upset. So, guys, just give me a second. It looks like I can't pause this. Just give me a second. Oh, you want to sit down here? Let me sit down here. No, you don't. Hey, good. Hey, Denver just wants me to carry him this morning. This is the problem. Should I put you on my back? Want to go on my back? Should we do the African style? Anyway, let's not waste too much time. Let me try to get this done now. So we're going to flip the camera like this. And let's see. Don't tell me I'm having that same issue I did the other time when, because this is supposed to be, okay, so it looks like, okay, so this needs to come down a little bit. All right, guys, just bear with me as I try to position this thing. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. Okay, so let's come down as much as we can. The other day I did a live video. It kind of adjusted by itself, but today it's been a diva. Oh, it's probably because I flipped the camera, to be honest. Okay, so this is our water. This is the one I'll be selling, so I'm not going to test that. Denver's trying to also do a lather test here. Okay, so let's put this one away because I don't want it to get wet. Denver, do you want to try this? Let's wash our hands. Okay, this feels really good. Let's move it more to the center. This feels really good. It still has a bit of slime. Can you see it? Boo boo, are you testing? Try it. Go on. You don't want to touch it. It still has a bit of slime. This is after 1 year and about a week of curing. Well, I'm not surprised. It's all part of it. That's olive oil for you. Usually people would expect to see more slime when you've just made the soap, but I'm seeing slime a year and a week later. 53. Is it a year and a week? A year and nearly 2 weeks later. I don't know if you guys can see that slime. Can you comment below if you can see the slime? I don't know if you guys can see it because it's hard for me to see what you can see. But yeah, there is some slime. So let's test the lather now. Yeah, let's go on and test the lather. I'm going to wash my hands. I think I'll wash my hands twice just to see. You can see there's not a lot of lather, but I can tell you one thing, it feels good on my skin. It almost feels like it's like when you're cleansing your skin with some type of gel. That's what it feels like. There's not too much lather for sure. You can see that. Now let's see what it does in the water. It feels good, to be honest with you. You can see that there is still some foam because here in Mississippi, our water is not too hot. Denver, do you want to try? Ooh. Denver's also washing his hands. Good job, Denver. Wash your hands. Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. See? Denver's having so much fun. But you can see there that the water holds some lather. And this indicates to me that if you use a poof, what's that thing called? The body, how can I forget the name? Like your sponge when you're having your bath. If you use that, a puffer, a thingy, I don't know what it's called anymore. I've forgotten. Like, this is literally weird. Anyway, if you use that with the soap, it should lather a bit. Not as much as your regular soaps, but it definitely will lather a bit. Another thing I can tell is that this soap is not drying at all. Like, literally, you're gonna have a shower and feel like you have just bathed bathed in oil. You've literally, like, it's so good. It's literally very, very good for your skin. I can tell just by, see, the second time I'm washing. And I kind of like this. This is something I can use on a toddler, maybe not a newborn baby, because I don't believe you should use soaps on newborns. But look, guys, there's still some lather coming up. It's not holding, but it's definitely there. See, it's still there. And I actually love it. And see, the lather, of course, is not slimy. Yes, the soap is slimy, but the lather is not slimy. So the idea is don't keep your soap wet because then it will melt away or something. But yeah, the lather is not slimy at all. Denver is really having fun with this. Denver, put your hands in. Is it cold? Cold water. It's cold. Do you want to wash your two hands? Bring your second hand. Let's wash it. Wash. Good job. So yes, guys, I think I love this. This is now live on my website, by the way. If you want to buy it, go on www.creamysuds.com. I only have 6 available. I'm gonna be making more, but you guys already know it's gonna take 1 full year for it to be ready. So I only have 6 available. It's going to run out fast. The amount of time it takes to cure also influenced the price on it. So please don't pour it. Please, darling. Deborah's trying to wash his hands even more. Okay, I'll let you wash your hands. Okay, guys, let me now take this off and bring it to me again. So that was the lather test for the he literally just threw the soap into the water. That was the lather test for the olive oil soap. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It's a relatively short live video, but that was the idea. The idea was just to show you what it would look like. And if you're interested in getting one of them, it's gentle enough for children. I don't market my soaps for children, but this one I think I'm confident enough to market it for children. It's gentle enough for kids and adults as well, and face and body, and it's just really good. So go on my website and order yours. I will be making more, and depending on how you guys respond to this soap, I will know if to make much more for next year in a way that I have it available, every month rather than once a year. So, guys, just let me know what you think about the soap. Let me know if you want me to make a lot more and actually make it a classic soap on my website where it sells like constantly. Just let me know what you think in the comment section below. And thank you for joining my live session. I'm really grateful to you guys. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye. Okay, now, Boo, wait, give me a second. And we're trying to stop this now.